wonder if there's a connection.
Mike, that I have chills right now.
Huh?
The moment we start getting into the deep waters, as they say, how ironic, getting into the deep waters. They try to cut our stream, but luckily we are hardwired in. We have G7 hardwiring from a connection in the U.S. government that Mike and I have had for quite some time. So they're not going to be able to cut us out. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, not if Elon has anything to say about it.
No, right? Yeah, we have friends in high places.
In high places.
So me and Mike,
he's pretty stoned, but yeah, he has friends in high places.
Yes, and you know, I think people might take for granted that me and Mike here we're some movers and shakers. We were out there. We're rubbing elbows with the people in the darkness, the people in the shadows, to bring you these stories. Journalists. Yes. Yeah. So, although again, I'm worried. One more time, Mike. Can we ask your friend, see if we can get a comment really quick? Maybe you can just patch me into him, Mike. Can you do that? Can you hear me?
Elon, move your arms or something if you can understand any of
Can
this.
you hear me, Elon? Can you hear? This is Chris from Chris Sees the Internet. I need to ask you: Are you a CIA plant? Are you a CIA plant?
Elon, do us a solid. Give us the scoop. Yeah, still no comment.
Still no comment, man.
Yeah, I think time is still, it's calibrating, it's equalizing.
I don't like it, Mike.
You know, that's, shame on me for using a time machine. I'll know better next time.
Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, you guys now know if you're watching the show, you have firsthand proof the government is watching us. But let me tell you this, government. Me and Mike are fast afoot, as they would say. You're not going to catch us. And you're not going to stop us from bringing the truth. You tried to stop us from freeing Britney, and what did we do? We took you to court. And now Britney's on her way to being free, hopefully.
Now they're paying our legal fees.
Yeah, there you go, Mike. Tell them. Yeah, so Bermuda Triangle, we're saying it again. Don't try to cut us off, please. People need to hear these stories. What do you think about this, Mike? First of all, do you believe in the Bermuda Triangle? Is that something you subscribe to?
Yeah, I like and subscribe to it. It's actually very interesting because, there's been quite a few anomalies there in the Bermuda Triangle that are quite unexplained. There's some interesting theories that are floating around, but, there's been some eyewitness accounts of certain encounters with temporal vortexes and, weather mishaps and things like that. I believe there's another story of a gentleman who had only a certain amount of gas and he was able to fly to back and forth time, is another thing that's encounters anomalies there. So I'd be interested to find out what, in fact, is causing all this kind of, all these anomalies essentially with the area.
Well, maybe one of these lasers or who knows? It could be robot dogs, Travis Scott, Chinese lightning weapons. Who knows what it could be, man? We're in crazy time. Mike, I'm having a hard time keeping it together. It's getting scary out there. I don't know where to go with all this. I feel like we broke all these stories. People didn't believe us. First, people would laugh and point. No more do they do that, Mike. Yeah. They know that Chris Sees the Internet is the only place to find the truth. Mike, you all right?
Yeah. Well, I know where they need to go with it. Okay. PlatformCollection.com.
Gotcha.
And check out some of our merch.
Very smooth, Mike. Very smooth. Let's see. Apocalypse 2020. That's trending right now. Yeah, people are buying into this idea, huh? Look at this. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Even some ash on the ground. Yeah, what do you do if you go outside? I mean, that pretty much feels like end of time stuff, huh?
Yeah. And especially with the culmination of ash, I think it's really going to transcend action sports. I mean, I don't think skateboarding is going to be a reality anymore.
That's true.
Everyone's going to start doing snowboarding on some ash.
I mean, too, being a professional skateboarder yourself, We were just talking about that before we went on the air. How great you've gotten at skateboarding. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna go by the moniker Tony Eagle.
Tony Eagle, right?
Yeah, but unfortunately, Tony Hawk had his team. We came to a mutual
Tony
agreement.
Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Shout
guy.
out to Tony Hawk, though.
Such a beginner.
San Diego native.
Let me see here. What else do we got going on here? Let's see what's trending in the news. Let's see here. Former employees say TMZ fosters an abusive, misogynistic workplace. Wow. Who would have thought? Oh, my
Harvey
God.
Levine.
Oh, my God. Again, this new... Look, people are... These are the stories our competition is trying to get out there, Mike. Yeah. Well, we're literally discovering the lasers that they're going to try to kill us all with. Mm-hmm. These guys are talking about TMZ not being a nice place to work.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've watched a couple of their shows. It looks like a nice workplace. They all get along.
Right, they're all sipping coffee all days of the hour. I mean, that maybe cut down on the coffee a little bit, guys.
Dress code.
Yeah. Maybe put on a tie a little bit if you're going to work in that office or something. Good God, we're out here breaking our backs. Mike, I wanted to ask you this question. I don't know, this is probably not trending, but have you heard that both candidates are thinking about universal income? Have you heard this?
Oh, no, that'd be interesting, huh?
Yeah. So Andrew Yang, I don't know if you remember Andrew Yang, Democratic candidate, kind of fathered the idea. It's not his idea per se, because there are countries who do this, by the way. Yeah. What? You didn't know that? Yes, that's true. There are countries who already do this, who already give every single citizen in their country at over the age of 18 money every month for simply helping keep the country alive.
Yeah.
Right?
They do it in Alaska too, right?
Absolutely. Everybody benefits
every month from the oil.
Everybody benefits. We found out, by the way, during the Democratic elections that we could easily do this, because I know this. I hear a lot of you old schoolers going like, well, where would we even get the money for that? We're going to go broke, blah, blah, blah. Well,
we're already broke.
Listen to this here. Mike, did you know, and I of course you know, I'm just being rhetorical here, but Amazon doesn't even pay taxes. So literally a 1 to 2% tax on Amazon would pay for all of that. So it's very doable. And by the way, Amazon is one of those companies, one of many companies who doesn't pay taxes. So literally we would just charge them a small tax, and what would it do? It would do things like wipe out student debt.
Yeah.
It would basically, the idea would be to put everybody back at zero, and you know what I mean, fix everybody's credit back to zero.
It's a novel idea. It would be fantastic. I mean, because economically it's feasible, and on top of that, they they need to designate them, because they're a private company, but the government could designate them a public utility, where we would be entitled to. I mean, because essentially we're entitled to goods and services, and if we're not able to travel and congregate in brick and mortar stores, online shopping is the only alternative. And if that's an alternative, why can't that be something that they can be taxed as a business, and just like any other business? And if they make $700 billion a year, that's great for the U.S. economy. They should definitely be doing that, and then redistributing the wealth, because I mean, a lot of that income could be fixing infrastructure, roads, utility, water. We could have clean water in Michigan again. The possibilities are endless, especially over a short amount of time. So as long as there's not too much pork barrel kind of things that are attached to those kind of deals.
Well, apparently, this upcoming stimulus check, which both sides are saying we're supposed to get it this month in September. The thing that's holding that up is the first steps moving towards this universal basic income, and apparently one of the big things is that both sides are trying to claim it. Because you gotta think, right? If the next president or the next would-be president decides to give every American $1,500 a month for the rest of their lives, yeah, I think that guy's going to win. I don't think there's any doubt that guy will win.
It's not even if it's not the next president, it's going to be a president in our near eventual future.
Yeah,
I mean, especially with the rate of automation, the rate of technology.
It's just coming,
already, right? It's already coming. So, I mean, they might as well get ahead of it now before a huge significant portion of the population is out of work due to, automation. And that's great and everything, especially with the automation being so prevalent and stuff. But I mean, the people need to somehow benefit from that loss of, opportunity to work and build things with their hands or build things with a computer. Now the computer is just cutting out the middleman. There should be some kind of compensation for that.
I mean, even the Kardashians here, as you can see, are going to be out of work pretty soon. Yeah. This show is finally coming after 20 seasons, Mike. The Kardashians are no more. Starting in 2021, early 2021, it's over. I know you're going to keep your glasses on because I'm sure you're choked up about this.
Yeah.
But
fighting back tears right now. Mm-hmm.
The Kardashians, man, they've become a part of America. But how do you feel? How do you feel about it ending? How do you feel?
It's very bittersweet. Kim Kardashian. Excuse me.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Let it out.
Is a cultural icon at this point.
Yeah.
The things that she's trended, and that she has
contributed.
Contributed. Just the sex tape game alone.
Right. It wouldn't be anything that it is today without Kim Kardashian.
And, now they're not going to have. I really feel bad for Kanye West. He's not going to have a platform now to have a
do anything
structure.
Really. Yeah.
Like the Kardashians. Excuse me. And it's so unfortunate. Blazing Trails with Caitlyn Jenner. They were an iconic moment in our history, and it's sad to see them go.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you have any ideas? Maybe some advice? I know the girls watch the show. Mm-hmm. Do you have any advice? Maybe ideas where they could possibly move on to from here? Maybe
if Entertainment News Television, if they're not wanting to pick them up, they always have a home at a PlatformCollection.
Oh wow,
Collection Network.
That's so kind of you. That's so kind of you. Yeah. I'm sure there's something we could have them do. I'm sure we could think of something, Mike. We need interns or something.
I'm going to preserve my modesty here.
Yeah. I thought that was very emotional. I thought it was very heartfelt.
Very emotional. It's a very emotional moment.
I know you told me, you didn't know if you're going to be able to keep it together when we covered this story. That's why I saved it to the end. I mean, what a way to go out. The Kardashians, we salute you.
Light a candle tonight.
It's been a good ride. All 30 of you have been
they're all in our prayers.
A joy to the world of great art.
Right. Courtney, Kim, Kendall, right? What's Kelly,
Kibosh.
Yeah, all of them. Cassandra,
Kaliko. I know we're missing a few.
Kim, I said that one already.
Yeah.
All
Candy Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
Kirkland
Cassandra.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
Santi Kardashian. Yeah. It's gonna be tough. Hold it together, Mike. We're almost out of here. Try to hold it together just a little bit. We'll play some videos of Kim in the back so you can say goodbye.
Yeah.
The right way.
Remember, that was a simpler time. It
was a simpler time.
Yeah.
These were the days when a boob could just pop out on WWE or something, the good old days.
The Super Bowl,
Super Bowl. But we had boobs everywhere, and we owe it all to Kim.
Yeah,
and
thank you so much.
And let me not say this. Let me say this, Mike. I think it's only appropriate. We got 3 minutes of airtime left. That we say a good salute and a thank you to the one and only, a big supporter of our show, Ray J. Shout out to you, Ray J.
Shout out to Ray J.
This has got to be a bittersweet thing. But what a legacy you've left, Ray J. What a legacy you've left. Yeah, man. It's been a crazy week of news. Once again, if this is your first time tuning in, PlatformCollection.com is where you'll find us. By the way, we're super excited to welcome 2mex TV to the family. Yeah. Go over to 2mex TV on YouTube, or you can find the link right there at PlatformCollection.com as well, right on the front page. Shout out to 2mex. Once again, bringing his unique brand of entertainment to the airwaves. Mike.
Yeah, it's a dope show.
Mike,
yeah,
any last words before we get out of here?
I think we should go out on a moment of silence for the Kardashians.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm going to agree with you. So everybody, if you could bow your heads. My name's Chris. That's Mike. That's the internet, and we see it.